out to our right hand side, we have our beautiful Mongolian wild horses. Now these guys are really cool for a couple of reasons. Firstly, they've all got mohawks, so that immediately makes them awesome. And secondly, these guys used to walk the planet with the mammoths. So that's how long they've been around for. However, we did almost lose these guys. Their population got down to about 13 individuals that we could breed from. So luckily enough, we have been able to re-establish their population. We've now got just over 2,000 of them worldwide. So that's still not a lot for an entire species, but they're definitely on the road to recovery. So the aim is to eventually get their population back up again, so humans no longer have to intervene, no longer have to set up breeding programs and all those sorts of things. And we're hoping that we can do a very similar thing with our scimitar horned oryx, which are these beautiful antelope out to our left hand side. So at the moment these guys are extinct out in the wild, so they only live in captivity now. But luckily we've actually had a lot of success breeding them in captivity. So within the last year alone, just in our zoo, we've had 5 little babies born. And it's that sort of success worldwide that has led us to work towards, over the next 5 years, we're releasing between 300 and 500 of them back out into the wild to a place called Chad over in Africa. Now out to our left hand side, we've got our lovely caravan of camels. They're called a group of camels. It's called a caravan, and they're having a lovely little sleep in this morning. Now a lot of people know camels to be very well adapted to the desert, and they can go a long time without water, so they can go a couple of weeks without water. However, look out to our right hand side to these 2 beautiful antelope out there just sitting in their hay. They can way outdo camels. They can go their entire life without having a drink of water. So that's how well adapted to their environment they are. They live in the Sahara and Sub-Saharan desert. So basically how they fight against their predators is they live where their predators can't. So they're capable of living so far away from food that lions simply can't, lions simply can't get to them. Now you'll see this camel closest to us right now, all sprawled out on the ground. That's Vera, our hand-raised camel. So she's got a couple of little quirky traits to her. So most camels, they'll lay down like her to roll, and then they'll sit back up and either rest their heads on the ground like the other one near to us, or they'll curl their heads around to their side. But Vera really likes to starfish herself out. So she likes to sprawl out as much as physically possible. And actually, all our camels do like our little sand piles that they're all sort of sitting on at the moment, except for when Vera's around, because she will take up the entire sand pile. Now out to our right hand side, we've got our American bison. They're all way up the back there at the moment. But these guys are another great example of how we work to fight extinction here at the zoo. So once upon a time there was about 80 million bison roaming around America. Unfortunately they were all hunted, so there was less than 500 of them left. But luckily, thanks to the development of the Yellowstone National Park and zoos all over the world, we have been able to breed these guys back. They've now got a population size of about 30,000. They'll never get back up to the 80 million they were beforehand, purely because they have lost a lot of their environment. But now their population is back up to a stage where it is steadily increasing. They are still protected, but they don't necessarily need humans to intervene with breeding programs and things like that anymore.
We should buy 50 acres.
Yeah, just do one of these.
Get to one of these. And just get a ute on the road.
Yeah. Have bongo. Patrolling.
Imagine if he dogs would lose.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm with us today.
Yes.
Whoa! Oh!
That'll get crazy.
Oh.
Never leave the house without your bra on. I love it.
Oh.
I know, really.
I might be looking at that because I'll show you more later. I'll so we can see more. And I'll put
What are they called? Peddlers.
Oh.